Afternoon guys, welcome back to the channel, and today it is Tide of Blood video log episode number 4. So as you can see, this is now the khorne daemonkin force. Pretty much sprayed up and pretty much exactly where I wanted. Well, the way I'm going to run it is going to run to 2,500 points here. Let me know what your thoughts would be though as to whether or not you would do it, and what you would change and why. I want to talk you through roughly where I've got and how I've basically sprayed them. What I've done is I had some red dragon spray left over from me blood angels. If this will focus. Yeah, my phone hates us. Anyway, so what I've done is basically I sprayed them all with black primer initially. And then I've given them a light coat of the red dragon spray that I actually had left, so it's not as bright as what the blood angels are, but it's still quite dark, and I'm thinking about giving them a wash with Agrax Earthshade, so it'll be quite a bit darker than what my blood angels are. I don't want them to be the same shade of red. So what I've got is I've got 20 marines here, just normal standard chaos marines, a couple of champions in there with a power sword, plasma pistol, so forth. There's 2 melter guns hidden away, a missile launcher, and there's a heavy bolter in there somewhere, just in case I decide to run them. So I'll be running 1 unit with 2 melter guns in an allied detachment, because I don't want to pay the tax of the raptors and warp talons in order to get the helldrake in. So the helldrake, 10 marines, and this lord here. Yeah, the lights are awful, sorry. That's the joy of moving my desk and working under the window now. So yeah, the Lord with jump pack and 2 lightning claws. He'll be in the allied detachment with the helldrake and 10 marines. We've got some khorne berserkers in the middle here. They'll be riding in the rhino. I'm going to run the the slaughter cult. And the channel cohort. So the slaughter cult will consist of the berserkers. We've got 10 possessed down here. I'm probably only going to run 5, and then we've got the 10 cultists. I've got 3 spawn converted from me river trolls, and the HQ for that will be a juggerlord. I'm going to run him with a sigil of corruption and I want to say gore drinker, I think that's where it is, and a couple of other things. He comes in at I think it was 215 points, so he's either going to go with the spawn or the blood crushers from the channel cohort. The channel cohort is going to have, like I said, the blood crushers in there. It's got 20 blood letters. I'm going to have 15 khorne flesh hounds. These are actually from Puppets Wars. They're actually quite nice and quite a bit cheap. I think I paid about £52 for 15. One thing I did notice when I was actually putting the 14th one together is they have rude parts. So yeah, that kind of took me by surprise. I didn't expect that at all on there. The models are fantastic though, and I think a lot nicer than the flesh hounds that you can get, and like I said, quite a lot cheaper as well. The blood letters, I'm going to be running a banner and a horn in both of them, as well as obviously upgrade to blood reapers. I've also got my 2 skull cannons. They're going to be in there as well. And the HQ for that choice will be the Demon Prince. Yes, he does have a bloodthirster head. Yes, he does have a bloodthirster axe. Why not? Let's make him a beast. Obviously, he's just going to play as a normal Demon Prince, but at least now he's very khorne orientated. I'm going to give him that 50-point armor that gives him feel no pain. I think it gives him a 3-up armor and an invuln as well. So I'm going to give him that. But yeah, that is pretty much the force at the moment. I do ideally want to get hold of a soul grinder, and I think I will be getting one in the next couple of weeks. And a forge fiend, I think, and run those in the allied detachment if I can. I've even made some objective markers out of spare parts that I've had. they're not as easy to spot as the other objective markers from the other armies. I've basically just used a few bits and pieces. So I've used, I think this is off the Blood Crushers, the banner. I've used the Demon Prince axe, claw. I've used the other spare axe of a Bloodthirster. I don't have a Bloodthirster yet, but it is something I want. So that'll be in the force eventually. That is again another banner, and that's the throne from the skull cannon that I had left over. But to count what objective number it is, I'm going to be using the little globules of hot glue that I've got there. I'm going to paint them up like lava. So that one would be number 2. This one, for example, would be number 5. That one would be number 6. The throne's number 1. That one has 4 on it, and the claw has 3. Obviously, the ground on that's going to be painted black, kind of very charred charcoal type look, and the lava poking through will be very, very easy to see. As for bases, I've been in touch with Terry from Demonscapes. You may have seen me Forge World Mechanicum has apocalyptic bases on. A lot of people ask where I got them from. Well, I got them from Terry from Demonscapes. I've been in touch with him, and I'm going to be basing all of these on some skull bases. So I'm quite excited to get those through. Hopefully those will be through within the next week or 2, and we can start getting these guys painted up. So let me know what your thoughts are on the force that I've managed to acquire, and let me know how you'd expand it, what builds you would use, and what formations. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.